Today we will be fly fishing up in North Georgia. This is my first YouTube video ever, so let's hope I don't get skunked. So we got a little bit of rain last night here in Athens, Georgia. I'm hoping that this river isn't completely blown out, because if it is, that means that this hour and a half drive is a complete waste of time. I have fished this river before, so I know where to go. I have a pin dropped, I have a location. I know there's fish there because I've caught fish there before, so we'll see in about an hour and a half, and yeah, let's hope for the best. Made it. Got a little hiking to do, but let's go check out the water before I get geared up. Dang. This looks money. This is a little farther up than what I usually fish. I fished lower down, but there was a guy down there, so I figured we'd try something new. But man, water is clear. See the bottom. So we'll see how it goes. All right, before we get started, I'm gonna get set up. Start with a little dry drop rack. Got this chubby here. And then below that, we'll put a little orange egg. Water seems pretty shallow and not super quick, so hopefully that'll produce. But if not, my signature is a little double nymph with an indicator. Easy, very basic fly fishing, but it's still fun and it produces. So if this doesn't work, then that's what we'll go to next. That is gross. Look at the legs on that thing. All right, let's get to cooking. So I'm gonna cast up against those trees and just try and let it float all the way down to me. And let's see if we can't get something. try a slightly deeper section. There's one down that way. So far, so bad. I'm giving up on the dry dropper and just going back to what I know works. If I don't catch a fish today, that would be terrible. That is why they call it fishing and not catching. I'm gonna go with my brown Path rubber legs and a blowtorch. But we have one issue. I don't have an indicator on me. I'm just gonna do it dry. Got this little guy on there. We'll see what that can do. Problem is, I lost my gink, my little water repellent stuff that I put on my dry flies. So now, my dry flies aren't staying dry. Another dry dropper set up here. That one dry fly wasn't working. Using this little guy. I don't know what these flies are called. They just look good. I mean, if I were a fish, I would eat them. And then we have the blowtorch here. Dink. Holy small. Are you kidding me? It's not at all. Creek chub. Got it on the blowtorch though, so it catches fish. Just the wrong kind. But if there's one, there's bound to be more. No way. Another creek chub, but he fell off. Quick release. All right, I got stuck. That pocket is now ruined, so it is time to move on. But catching 2 creek chub was reassuring. So let's move on a little farther down, or actually let's go, we're going farther up. All right, this looks like a good little pocket right in here. It's a little deeper towards the middle. I have a really tough time, like with indicators or dry dropping, I have a tough time figuring out what's a fish, what's a stick down below, or what's the bottom fly getting caught on, like a rock or something like that. I want to say it's a fish, obviously. The dry fly dropped, so I tried to set the hook. Either I'm missing it or it's just getting caught on a rock below. It's quite frustrating actually. Alright, here's the plan. I'm gonna get lunch here soon. And then on my way in, I passed by an outfitter's. I think it might be worth taking a stop and checking out if they have anything, any information for me. And so I can get more indicators. I mean, we got all day. So first half of the day has been pretty uneventful. 2 fish hooked, 1 brought in, both creek chub, both about 5 inches. It's lunchtime now. We have a peanut butter banana and honey sandwich. A little soggy, but that's okay. It's going to replenish our energy in our bones, in our minds, to get back in the headspace of fishing. Also gonna take a trip down to the outfitters down the road, about 5 minutes away, to get some indicators and some info about what's working and what isn't and where to go, because this is disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's eat. All right, we just picked up the goods. Apparently I had one of these tight lock indicators in my bag already, but it didn't have the screw. So I was like, you got any extra screws for me? And he was like, yeah. So he just gave me 3 screws. Also picked up some flies, soft tackle, stimulator, Air's Ear, Rainbow Warrior. He said now that the water's warming up, a lot of the warm water fish are coming up and eating the flies before the trout get to it, which is why, I guess that explains why I've caught 2 creek chub, I guess a warm water fish. But he did give me some spots that I could try, and with these new flies that he recommended that I use, hopefully we can produce something. Alrighty, so we made it to a new spot. Somebody else is here. So, same story though. We're gonna have to do a little bit of hiking, just right down there. The river is that way. But it's a long stretch, so you can go all the way up and down with no problem. We will do our best to catch a hog. There we go. There's a spot. I'm stuck. So I've got this little wireless microphone that has a little adapter that connects to the phone. I left it somewhere at the last spot, so now I gotta go back and get it. I see fish rising over there. I don't want to leave this spot, so I'm not gonna do it. Oh my gosh. What? Ugh. What the hell is this thing? I don't want to touch it. Look at this. It's got a freaking brain tumor. That is gross. Alright, well, probably the largest creek chub I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh well, let's keep going. There we go. There we go. A trout. Nice fish. I want that microphone thing back, so I think I'm going to have to go back and get it. So I'm hoping that this part that I'm looking for fell on the ground when I was eating lunch. So luckily I know exactly where that is, but if it didn't, then we could be in big trouble. Just as I suspected. Well, that solves all of my problems. Okay, so we have reached the edge of public waters. Now that sign right there might seem slightly discouraging, but it could be a good thing, because with all this rain that we've gotten recently, specifically last night, I'm hoping some of the big fish from the private waters got flushed down into the public waters. Odds are we'll catch a couple more creek chub in there. Damn it. You kidding me? No comment. Oh, there we go. No! Took it all. It's good fish too. Oh well. All right, so we're gonna tie on this hare's ear, the bottom of our dry dropper, the dropper part of our dry dropper. And of course, I'm stuck. The fish broke off at the knot, which tells me that I did a bad knot job. So we're gonna try and do a little better this time. You always wanna lick your line before you tighten the knot. You don't lick it, then the friction that is applied when you tighten the knot down on the line weakens it slightly, just enough, so that you could lose a fish. Creek chub bite again. Holy cow, what is the deal with these things? They're huge. It's like teeth on the top of its head. I swear this is the exact same one that I caught earlier. All right, we're getting closer to where we started this morning. Dangerous cast in here just because there's so many trees. About a 95% chance I get stuck. Well, dude, this is insane. I hope he's off. Nope, he's not. What is going on? You think fish get dizzy when they spin around on their line? All right, so we're gonna switch up to an indicator. We're gonna keep the hare's ear on the bottom, but I'm gonna put a Pat's rubber legs on the top. This is bad. This is bad. I'm not about to lose those flies right there, so I'm gonna have to go get them. Parkour. This tree is very dead. I don't have anything to hold on to. Ooh, it seems as if somebody else has done the exact same thing, and I get 2 free flies out of it. Just gonna drop that down there. Get off this tree. I mean, you even touch a tree branch in your back cast or something like that, and you are done. I am tired, hungry, and I want to go home because apparently this place is just full of chub, creek chub. I'm gonna try one more spot, and if we can't do anything there, then I'm going home, and we will wrap this day up. I don't know if you can see this, but there are so many fish, at least 10, and they're all trout. They're all pretty small. I mean, they're just sitting there. So this should be fun, if we don't spook them off. There we go. Oh, on the ant. Well, there he goes. Stuck, of course. I swear, it's always the sticks. The sticks. It's never the rocks, it's always the sticks. Alright, well, there goes that spot. Let's go to the next. I'm once again stuck in a tree, and I think that means that it is time to call quits. Got the other one. We'll get one cast. If you give up and don't do one more cast, you could be missing the biggest fish of your life. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Nope. Alrighty, well that just about wraps it up for this first video ever. Thank you guys for watching, and like, subscribe, and if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, things I can do better. I'm very new at this YouTube thing, obviously. Feel free to, give me some pointers about what you want to see next, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, the whole 9 yards. So, appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one.